Is it time to buy or sell VOO ETF? In this video, we will explore VOO in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday the 16th of May, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 12th of May, 2025, our system has identified VOO as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.66. Now, let us examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 1.96%. This equates to an average return of 0.39% per day since it was categorized as a buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 5.61% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 23.53% to negative 5.61%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 5.93%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 10.76% to positive 10.81% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $487.51 and $605.35. Our latest daily update for VOO features the headline, VOO ETF price ended at $546.28 on Friday, after gaining 0.66%. The VOO ETF price increased by 0.66% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, rising from $542.70 to $546.28. It has now experienced gains for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 0.88%, with a low of $541.68 and a high of $546.47. The price has increased on 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by 4.91% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 2 million shares, with a total of 5 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $2.91 billion. It is important to note that decreasing volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning for potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $563.90, while the lowest price was $442.80. Currently, the price sits 3.12%, or $17.62, below the 52-week high of $563.90, which also represents the all-time high for the ETF. The S&P 500 has had a remarkable week, climbing 5.3% from last Friday, and now sitting just 3.02% below its record close from February 19, 2025. This upward momentum is reinforced by positive inflation news, signaling a strong possibility for a 5th consecutive winning day. Investor sentiment has fluctuated, with the CNN Money Fear and Greed Index still in the greed zone despite a slight decline in overall sentiment. As the market broadens with strong performances in technology stocks, companies like Nvidia are contributing to this upward trend, while defensive sectors like utilities are becoming more prominent, offering potential stability. The resilience of the market is further demonstrated by the S&P 500's historic turnaround, a 22% rally since its lows earlier this month, which could lead to continued investor confidence in the index. In the short term, these positive trends could lead to increased inflows into VOO, reflecting investor optimism. However, long-term performance will depend on sustained economic indicators and geopolitical stability. Overall, VOO's positioning within the growing S&P 500 index looks promising, suggesting a potential for continued appreciation in stock prices as sentiment trends remain favorable. The following signals have been identified for VOO. The chart displays predominantly positive signals today. The VOO exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating an optimistic outlook for the fund. Additionally, there is a general buy signal derived from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at $534.58 and $504.98. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and thus far, the value has increased by 19.60%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is identified. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Despite the increase in prices, trading volume decreased on the last trading day, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. Therefore, it's advisable to monitor the ETF closely. Here are some additional signals that you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 28 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 19 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 17 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 13 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 49 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for VOO. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $499.10 and $465.52. There is an inherent risk when an ETF is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the ETF may then decline to the next support level. In this instance, VOO finds support just below today's level at $499.10. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $465.52 and $463.56. This ETF typically experiences moderate movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated $4.79 between its high and low, which is approximately 0.88%. For the past week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 0.91%. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for VOO. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for VOO is at $546.33. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be a point to contemplate for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, VOO faces its initial support level at $499.10. Should this support level hold, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $531.09, reflecting a decline of 2.78%. This exchange-traded fund experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 86, significantly heightening the risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 27 days ago. Is VOO ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the ETF being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for the ETF to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 19th of May, we expect VOO to open lower by $1.47 and begin trading at $544.81. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.